back to another video. It's been a busy week on the farm as always. We've been working on our broilers this week. We've been building our new roller pens, this new system that we're going to try, and it seems to be going well. We'll take a look at that. If you really like what we're doing in the farm here and you would like to get a hands-on experience, you can sign up to our poultry masterclass this June. Check out the link below, and we'd love to have you at the farm. So I got into a bit of an issue. My gobbledygook rolled over with some high ones yesterday, the day before yesterday actually. But I knew when I parked this, I was parked on quite a slope, and I said to myself, could be good, could be shit. Yeah, it was shit. This happens a few times. Now I've just brought in the winch. I'm going to pull it over. Ordinarily I might just, actually, because I've got a downhill fall, I would just maybe roll it over in the roof, roll it over again. That's very rough, so we're just going to stick the winch on it to the big oak tree and pull him back, and then park it on more sensible ground. Okay, here we have our roller pens, and how these guys work is they're open on two sides. So this front side and this side here are completely open, so the birds can walk in and out, and they give them shelter. So we've got our plastic on these two sides, which are our prevailing one, and the birds can come and go as they please from in here. Now they have got these, what do we see? You might see these here in this one. If we want to move it, we've got these, they're axles here. We just lift it up, pop in our bicycle wheel, just walk around, do the four corners. We're just rolling it forward a little bit and then lift it back down in the ground. The reason why we don't leave it up on the bicycle wheels all the time is because we need the protection here. We need to be, so the wind, the rain isn't blowing in. If we lift it up on the wheels, there'll be about a 3-inch gap at the bottom where the wind and rain will be howling in, and the birds, and when the weather gets crap, they won't have any cover. So that won't do. We've got a waterer for them, and we've got a little block there. If there's any small chicks, they can get in. This is all experimental, so we're going to figure out. Our fence is getting hot, and we've got it in. It's not touching any long grass, and we've got it pinned all the way around. So yeah, it's a big day. We've got to go now to the chicken tractors and get them all in here. Okay, so we've put in half the birds, and we're going to see how they get on tonight, and if everything looks good, we'll take in the other half. They've got way more space this way. We brought the second tractor, broilers from the second chicken tractor out this morning, and they are all just loving life. So I really like this idea straight away, and hopefully now we won't have too many issues with it. And it's just a learning experience, and we'll see how we get on. The first night was really good. These guys up here were in here for the first night, came along at about 10 o'clock, just as it was getting dark, and they were all inside, so they were all covered. We had a really hard frost last night, which is a bit late, but we've no real veg out, so it doesn't matter. And the chicks, these guys would have been my highest priority, and they were all fine, so happy days. System's looking really well. I actually put in another water. I want to put a water under each roof, so if it's raining hard all day and the birds don't want to come outside, then they've got access to water in there. And yeah, now we just keep moving on to green grass every day, and we'll have some happy chickens. These guys are just basking in the sun here. They're all cuddled together. It was a cold morning, so they're just getting warmed up. Hey little girl, they've got all the room in there. They all like to pile on in this corner. They're happy out. Ooh, a happy chicken. There you go. Hey. These guys are just roaming around, checking out what's happening around the back here. Happy out. We are cleaning out the polytunnel layers. That's kind of was lying idle for a little while. The broilers were taking priority on the project, so we want to get this changed over. We're going to put some veg beds in, just for growing our own veg. And so we want to take this. This is obviously the nutrient cycle of the farm. Still a lot of wood chip in it if I can get my camera to focus. But it's slowly breaking down, and we will put this in a windrow and let it compost on, and we'll see how it's looking in the autumn. If it's looking like it's broken down nicely, we'll maybe top up some of the beds with it, and we'll even probably spread some of it on the pasture. So we got to wheel all this out of here. We're just going to wash everything down first, power hose everything down, disassemble the roosts and the nest boxes, get them out of here, and then wheel out the bedding. That's going to be fun. So this is as much as we got done for today. We got the polytunnel all washed down. We got the roost down and taken out. You got to take out the nest boxes in the morning. It's been all washed down and ready. We'll disassemble it and put it into storage. And we've got the plastic all cleaned up. So I want to put a much bigger door in the back here. Ventilation is nowhere near good enough in this tunnel, so probably going to put a big double door in the back here, hopefully. And we've got to get all this bedding out and into a nice big windrow. So that's tomorrow's job, and I'll give you an update of that in the next video more than likely. Hey girls. These girls are up at about 70% lay now, and they're just loving life. They're all just checking out what the crack is. That's it for this video for me, guys. John's just doing the evening chores. It's really been a massive help having John here. He's really hit the ground running. Really impressed with his attitude and his skill, and he's really just nailing it. So it's great to have him here helping out in the farm. It's really going to make this season, I think, a really good season for us, and I'll catch you in a video soon.